So promoting during a pandemic. Let's talk a little bit about some good best practices that way.
You know, we've talked about social media. We've talked about timing it. You know, a lot of these ideas we're talking about the holidays, but go on beyond the holidays. So, you know, holidays people tend to think about eating out, but you've still got January, you've still got February, still got March, where you're going to have people either doing takeout or eating outdoors maybe. I came up with that. You want to come up with a marketing strategy, I think, for those months. And Kiah briefly touched on, and I think we're going to talk more about it later, is, you know, combining events with other groups and organizations. So I'd say let's look at January, February, March, and what needs to go into your marketing plan and how you're going to achieve that. So I subscribe to a weekly newsletter tip sheet called restaurantowner.com, I think it's called. And one of the things they talk about that's been very successful is called the Red Letter campaign. And in the Red Letter campaign, people that come into the restaurant maybe in December or something like that, they get something in like a red envelope and they take it home. Well, they have to come in physically or take out in January or February, whatever you say. And when they go to pay, the server opens up the envelope and you might get 10% off. You might get a coupon for next time they come in, some sort of a deal that's offered, but they have to be coming back in those slow months to take advantage of that promotion. And they call it the Red Letter promotion, whatever you want to call it. But that's going to be really, I think that's a great idea. And some of you out there might come up with some of your own ideas that you're looking at, but we also would love to brainstorm with you on ideas like that.
Absolutely. Great ideas. What else as far as marketing?
Well, I think just like Sarah said, just keeping up on, you know, social media advertising and making sure that people know what your latest promotions are. You know, at the end of the day, you can have the best specials and have the best ideas for an event, but if nobody knows about it, you know, it's not going to be successful. So it's never too early to start planning. You know, we have Thanksgiving right around the corner and Christmas. Do something fun like, you know, you make the turkey and we'll provide the fixings, something like that. Work towards being known for something that's going to make you special and stand out. I look at the Crystal restaurant. They're famous for their Tom and Jerry's. People come back every single year. They have to get their Tom and Jerry. And so think about something that your business can do to stand out that might, you know, bring people back every year. It's generally busy around here through Christmas, but like Sarah said, we have the rest of the winter months. We have January, February, and March to plan for. So just think about different things that you can do. And remember, gatherings are going to be on the smaller side. So people might be willing to splurge on those extra fancy desserts and appetizers and cocktails.
It's like, how can we also, you know, extend the holidays, because we're looking to be happy in a lot of ways, or encourage happiness, right? Extend the holidays in a safe way, right? Through the winter. So John, anything on marketing and promotions?
Let's face it, we're all in this together. So this is an opportunity to start working with other restaurants and other businesses. Oswego has the restaurant week. Everybody participates. You get a passport and you go around and you just, you know, at the end of you get a prize at the end. But we all need each other. And restaurants, if one goes, they all go. So work together. We have an event here in Baldwinsville called the Taste of Beeville. Same same premise. All the restaurants get together and they cooperate, and it's a big event. Unfortunately, we didn't have it this year, but you know, things like that. And package with other businesses. Find somebody who has a complementary business and work together to put little packages together. We have a candy shop down the street. She has promotions with, you know, photographers, restaurants, all different businesses. We all need each other. And now's the time to come together and not, you know, put the competition aside, work together, and have a good time. Everybody remember the Miracle on 34th Street? Where
Yeah.
when Macy's didn't have an item, they sent the customer to another competitor. Tremendous public relations. And that's the name of the game. Keep the customer happy and they'll come back. And you can do it by staying together.
I even saw that in something online last week about Burger King through their social media, encouraging people to go get a Big Mac. They said, well, yeah, the Whopper is the best, but we need to help each other. So go to McDonald's, go to Wendy's, just keep supporting all these. I go for the small one, the shop local, shop small, but it's still, it's that concept of we're all in this together. So let's just, I do try myself to kind of cycle through different businesses. So, just supporting as many as I can in my own little tiny way.
We had our takeout rotation when we were all locked down. It worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I think I learned very quickly in my business too that, collaboration is just so much more effective than, competition is important, right? But collaborating, and especially at a time like this, it goes back to that, who's behind the product, right? We need to care about each other, and your customers and your staff and your business partners will appreciate that more than ever, I think, too. And just a quick note on the events, I think it's important to mention too, that obviously we're not going to be attending huge festivals, right? Like you said, John. And again, like creating huge festivals could probably seem a little bit overwhelming right now, unless it's been something that's been going on for years. But I do think that there are restaurants and communities and towns that are thinking about pop-up, events that are pretty simple to put together. Maybe they're a little bit weather related, there could be a rain date or a snow date or something, but I think it's worth thinking about, especially if you can easily collaborate with your neighbors, your neighborhood businesses. So